to go live here. Adjusting my phone a little bit, playing with it a little bit here. Trying not to turn it off as soon as we start the live, of course. This is Shannon Fox here, Devoted Patriots 2 channel. Just getting out about on normal schedule, 3 o'clock on Sunday afternoon. Tried feeding the homeless last Saturday just to see if it was a better day Saturday. And I realized it's all about the same. There's actually people feeding the homeless out Saturdays and Sundays. I've run across several people last weekend doing it on a Saturday, so that lets me know whether I do it on a Saturday or Sunday. It pretty much is all the same. These people are not doing without. When there's people like me and having connection problems at the moment, folks, I believe. Got the sun in my eyes. Uh, Fixing to take off out here and go feed approximately 50 people today. And I'll say that a few more times during the channel. People dropping in and out. Just driving down to the first location where I run across somebody that's pushing a shopping cart or underneath the bridge, or just anybody that looks like they could use a sandwich today. Got these, I was calling them blessing bags. Somebody called them sack lunches. So that's what I do, folks. I bring sack lunches to the homeless on the weekend through proceeds that I'm able to accumulate through a vendor at my job. And so it's all good and well. Most of this food doesn't cost me a lot out of my pocket. I do buy bananas and water every week, or some type of fruit or snacks, just to make sure everybody's getting a little something for snack wise, and definitely some fluids in them. This week we were able to get quite a few soda pops, Mountain Dews, and Coca-Cola and stuff like that. Stuff's not really good for you either, but at least they are getting something besides just water. They're getting water and at least a little sugar in them, at the least. But we try to give them electrolyte powder when we can, just to help with the whole hydration factor. I really didn't know if I was going to go live today on a Saturday or on a Sunday. Hopefully the sound is all good on this stream. Do a sound check here directly. Can you hear me now? This is a trusty old safety device. I don't carry a gun, but I do carry a taser with me in case one of these crazy leftists is a homeless person. For the most part, I don't have any problem with these homeless people, but I do like to know that I've got more than just prayers on my side. I've got tasers that may be the equalizer of somebody trying to act stupid. Some of these people are in a desperate situation and on drugs, and that's usually a bad combination. Can turn them into opportunists, and they're just not trying to deal with no crazy person in any no more capacity than I need to. For the most part, every person I give food to has been gracious. There's been a few that decided that they want to take more than one bag. If they ask me, I'll give them two. If they say, I need to get one for so-and-so, I'll give them two every time. But if they're of the mind that they're going to take two or three or four, I have to get out of the truck sometimes and tell them, look, no, that's for four people, not just for you four times. And I guess some people are just that way. But that doesn't happen too terribly often. You shouldn't bite the hand that feeds you is my logic on that one. And most of these people have seen me come out here every Sunday or every weekend feeding them, so they know me, if not by name, by my vehicle, or my wife's vehicle, should I say. I usually come out here in her truck instead of mine. But I'm glad that I'm able to do this through the holidays as well. It's really important that people have something to eat on Thanksgiving, on Veterans Day, on Turkey Day, every weekend, every day. Some people say this is enabling people by feeding them. If I was passing out drugs, I think that would be enabling people. But feeding people, I don't believe is enabling them. I believe God wants everybody to help when they can, even the people that are lost, even the people that have serious problems in their life, including drug addiction. You can't hate on people because they're in a less fortunate situation than you are, because it's not necessarily their fault that they're there. I know what it's like to have been homeless a couple of times when I was young and stupid, and was fortunate enough to be able to get off the streets. And I guess that's one of the few things that in life that really make me consider these people. And I guess that's part of the reason I do this, not just because the food shows up, but because I have a place in my heart for everybody, especially those that are doing without. I try to be a kind person as possible with most of my actions, if not all of them. Now we are right here, real close to the skate park, folks. We're fixing to probably find a couple of homeless people. I usually drive by this store. Behind the store, a lot of times, is I see two right in front of us, folks. Let me see if I can flip this camera around. I've got about 50 something blessing bags, folks. These bags right here you're seeing, they're Family Dollar bags. And each one of them's got 2 bottles of water, or a bottle of water and a soda. Most of the ones that got bottled water have these electrolyte powders. I got a few socks here in the truck. I got some t-shirts here in the truck, small and large, for those that need them. And in the back of the truck, we have got 4 more coolers besides just this 10 or 15 bags here, but 4 more coolers full of stuff. And you good? All right. Those 2 people said, no, we're good. They probably just ate. Now, this guy here pulling up, we're fixing to stop and see if he wants a blessing bag. Come on over here. Oh, it's Charles. I know this guy. What's going on, Charles?
All right.
I see you staying warm.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Get you one of them bags. Have a good day.
You bless them, sir.
Anybody else back down here?
Them two.
No.
I don't know though.
Okay. Thanks, sir.
All right.
I think I see somebody in front of me. Yeah, I fed that guy Charles for the first time on Christmas 2 years ago, I think it was. It's sad that he's out here. There's somebody else coming up. I just seen somebody I honked before he took off down the one way. You can grab one out of the back. There you go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got him one to go. All right. Let's. I don't see any panhandlers on this corner, so let's take a left. We're gonna go down a couple of blocks. I don't know if y'all rather look at me or a scenic view of Waco. But we're gonna do some little bit of riding around. Such a nice day. Oh, there's the library right in front of me. I need to turn around and go to the library. Sometimes I make it by the library, sometimes I don't. It's always a good idea because there's a couple of people out there at times. They got the old trusty taser ready, got food to hand out from the front of the truck, and food in the back of the truck just as well. I don't know if this person promised or not what's on feet. Let's see here, headed to the library. I bet he'll be over there by the time we get over there. All right. I want to thank everybody for jumping in on the show. I didn't give everybody a whole lot of warning today. I usually do a little bit of a short video before I jump out and do these things. I want to first and foremost, God Almighty for making this available, possible, and put me in place to be able to do this. And I also want to thank my wife and the restaurant and the vendor that helped make all this possible. uh, and the rest of the people that help volunteer that make it happen. It takes a team, uh, not just volunteers, but support. Uh, Most of the time, I don't think about the expense of it all. I think about the fact that, wow, I got to feed 50 people this week. I got these blessing bags if you're hungry. All right, folks, we're going to turn this thing around. Like I got a glare right in my face. Here you go, sir.
Well, thank you.
Uh huh. God bless you. All right. Just traveling around here beside the library here in Waco, Texas. Feeding about 50 people today. I'm just going to guess and say 50. Good round number. It may be 52. It may be 49. I really don't know. I don't always keep count. I kind of have an idea how many pastries and bananas we got. Ma'am, I've got these blessing bags if you're hungry. I don't think you heard me. This is where I just drive through and see if I can. Somebody sitting out at the library. No, not today. All right. Let's try another location. Should have brought my glasses. Sunshine in my eyes. Yes, folks, we are out here in Waco, Texas, driving around, fixing to go underneath the bridge downtown to try to feed Miss Tracy and anybody else that is in that area. One of my many stops that I make every week, just because I know there's usually some people down there. It used to be an old Mrs. Baird's bread plant down here, and now it's all just empty warehouses. And underneath the bridge there, a lot of people tend to congregate at times. Roll my window up a little bit. It's noisy out there. All right, let me get this camera away from me a little bit. It's in my face. Oh, that's better. Got the old trusty Sunkist or Fanta. And speed bumps, of course. All right, at this point, I kind of keep my eyes peeled, looking for somebody down here on foot because there's usually several people down here just hiding off in corners. Sometimes there's people on the other side of the tracks. Oh, I see people up in front of us. I think they're out here feeding today, like myself, or maybe bringing them clothes. Who knows? We're fixing to find out, though, folks. We are fixing to find out what's going on down here under the bridge. Oh, they're giving away blankets and clothes. This is awesome, folks. And probably, I think, food. Let's see here. Oh, they got them something to eat, something to drink. Awesome. Thank y'all for bringing these people clothes. I bring them socks at times, but it's hard to come across the clothes for me. Hi, Miss Tracy. I'm great. I'm gonna jump out here real quick. Give these people some food as well. How y'all doing? Ooh, what a pretty dog.
Contact. God's grace be with you. But we were wondering about yesterday because
Sometimes I come on Saturday, sometimes I come on Sunday.
yeah,
Yeah, I just yesterday I had.
no worries. Hey, these guys were working on that too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, cans and stuff like that.
Gotta do it.
Yeah.
Gotta do it. Now, I'm gonna buy more for a few more of these ladies, folks.
No, I'll bring some next time.
I'm gonna bring two over there and some ladies over there. Y'all have a blessed day, Miss Tracy. All right, jumping back in here. Yes, sir. Y'all too. God bless y'all. People right there were feeding, or not feeding, giving out Kool-Aid and tea with ice in cups, and they brought a bunch of clothes, and so these people were out here sifting through the clothes. Pretty nice. Uh, Getting fed and clothed today. Very good, very good. I don't know if y'all can see, but we actually just drove by the old Mrs. Baird sign. Let me get where I can turn around here. All right. Just open any of them up. All right. Have a great day. Uh-huh. All right. Trying not to back into this building. Underneath the bridge down here. I'm going to show y'all these people in front of me. If I can. 2 carloads of people down here giving away clothes. It's getting a little cooler this time of year. And these people are needing jackets, and especially in the evening time. So it's great. These people are coming down here with blankets and jackets and things of that nature. That's awesome. Yeah, that guy's. I've seen him down here a couple of times before. Like I said, it's not just me, folks. It's several people down here feeding and clothing the homeless, and I'm just so glad to see it. Glad to see I'm not the only one. I encourage anybody when you get the opportunity to help, even if it's just cleaning out your cupboards. Not a bad idea, especially this time of year with the food stamp thing going haywire behind the shutdown. I'm sure every food pantry in the country could not only use food because of the larger amount of people that are needing the help, but they probably need the volunteers as well. So if you have opportunity to ever volunteer, uh, I would definitely recommend it. Let me see if this woman wants something to eat. Want something to eat? Okay. I don't think she was homeless. My bad. It happens. I think I should have known by her $1,500 cell phone. But that's not necessarily true. But we're just zigzagging around down here. Haven't actually made it to the skate park yet. We're actually on the other side already. But we're going to zigzag back that way. We just kind of play it by ear. don't know why it's there. Guess maybe it's the window. Probably the angle. Alright, folks. We're going to do it like this. Yes, folks, we're out here looking for homeless people to feed. See how everything's going. Welcome to the chat. Somebody give me a thumbs up in the chat if my sound is good today. Just want to make sure everything's all good. Out here zigzagging these blocks, looking for somebody to feed. Giving them these blessing bags, if you want to call them that. Some people call them lunch sacks. I heard that the other day. Woman said, "We got lunch sacks." Okay, that's another way to put it. But just fed about, I would say probably 10 people just now. So we got one crate completely, one of the four back there completely empty. And they started on the second one. And I'm giving out a couple of bags here from the front seat. See a girl right there, I believe. I got these blessing bags if you're hungry. No? Okay. All right. I gotta change direction. This glare is killing me. Okie doke. That's a one way. Better not. Let's go to the bus station again. I did this the other day. I found somebody down here to feed at the bus terminal. Sometimes these homeless people be down here hanging out a little bit. It's definitely a bright day. It's a beautiful day here in Waco. It's about 60-something degrees. Oops. Okay. Offered a lady a blessing bag. She waved her hand off at me. People are waiting on a bus. Let's get over here. Good. I know that guy. Just out here zigzagging around a little bit, looking for somebody to maybe brighten up their day a little bit with some of this food. Today we've got, like I said, 2 drinks, 2 meals. A lot of them got a meal like a La Fiesta dinner, which is rice and beans and 2 enchiladas. Quite a more food than I can eat in one setting. And then some of them got, but they all got at least 2 meals, and ended up getting a banana, 2 drinks, and kolaches. I forgot about the kolaches. And we got, like I said, socks on hand. We got t-shirts on hand. If by chance we run across somebody that's in need. We're heading a little closer towards downtown now. We'll get a little closer back towards the house at one point, and when we do, we'll run by that skate park that one of the many places that I missed. We're right now headed not to the Bronze Cows, but to the Salvation Army, which is right down the street. Fixing to take a ride up here. Anybody doesn't know, just joined in on the channel. Waco, Texas here. Shannon Fox, Devoted Patriots 2 channel. Out here helping supply food to the homeless. Just my weekend thing to do. I've been blessed with the opportunity to do this, and so that's what I do. I always got my eyes peeled like I'm hunting for scrap. You never really know if somebody's homeless or not, just out here standing on the street. But sometimes there's dead giveaways like the backpack, or the fact that they're not very clean, or some of them I know just by sight, just because I've been doing this for 10 months or more. take a left up here, drive by the Salvation Army. Sometimes there's people out here in front of the Salvation Army. Usually later in the day. I think last weekend I ended up with about 20 something people last Saturday at the Salvation Army. Up here, I think I got here about 4:30. I was running pretty late that day. I see a guy here, somebody here walking. I think it's a guy. No, it's a female, I think. I got these blessing bags if you're hungry. But I've got these blessing bags. Something to eat, something to drink.
I know if you're trying to pick me up or not.
No, ma'am, I'm just trying to feed you.
All right. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate my blessing.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. What's your name?
Shannon.
Shannon?
Yes, ma'am.
Very nice to meet you, Mr. Shannon.
Uh-huh. I see a couple of people out here at the moment. I'm going to turn this camera around. It's glaring. All right. I see one guy right here. I'm going to walk across the street with this guy, bless him bag. Because there's nowhere to park over there where I'm actually trying to go. I'm going to pull in here right quick and run across the street. Bear with me, folks. I'll be right back. I got to go take one of these to somebody across the street. I wonder, do I have my chat turned off? Let's see here. What does it say here? I don't know what was happening, but my lives was turned off, and now I realize messages are working. Okay. Wow. Had to reload my messages. Oh, Jesus loves you. Well, I finally got into my messaging. For some reason, I was unable to see my messages, and now I see everybody's in the chat, including my wife and Miss Nancy and Donald and Grey Wolf and so many others. All right. My day is going great, Mr. Donald. Just out here trying to take care of business. You know how it is on the weekend. Got a lot of food still yet to give away. Haven't begun to give away half of this food yet, but I have a feeling here in just a minute, I'm going to run into a bunch of people. And for some reason, I have got a horrible glare on this thing. Maybe it's my angle. I don't know if it's a screen. I think it's a back window. All right. Oh, I see a guy in a wheelchair down here. Let me see if I can take this guy real quick. Taking a left turn. See somebody out here in the street in a wheelchair. That'd be one of these people I just hand a bag to. There you go. Here you go, man.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
God bless you.
God bless you, man. All right. Get out. I know people freaking out and I'm zigzagged across the street. Had to pull over and hand the bag out to the guy that has two prosthetic legs. He's in a wheelchair. I've seen him a couple of times before. And so I just happened to catch it out of the corner of my eye that he was down that street. It's a great deal. I think I'm going to try to hang this. They got the road blocked off. I'm going to try to hang my clamp up in a different way. The way this glare is not right in my face. Okay, I'm over here with Bob Baylor. I wasn't trying to be over here, but maybe this is a spot where I'll find some people that I haven't fed yet. Oh, they had some kind of accident going on. Oh, wow. Stuck in traffic, folks. But I got a little shade out of the sun. That's nice. Maybe I got time to read a comment or two. Where are you? I am right here. Sometimes around here you find homeless people right over here where I'm at by Baylor Stadium. But they're having some kind of event today. I see cop cars blocking the roads off. Must be some kind of event at the Texas Ranger Stadium or the Texas Ranger Museum or downtown. We're fixing to find out. But they got something going on with the traffic being blocked off by the sheriff's department here. Got cops on every corner. Maybe they're looking for somebody, who knows. But I want to thank everybody for joining in and especially leaving comments. I do appreciate that. Lots of cops out today, folks. I don't know what they got going on, but they got it going on. Lots of barriers and detours and flashing on. There's a lady cop, another constable, another cop. I don't know what they got going on today. Two more cops. High alert, something going on. Who knows? Inquiring minds want to know. There's another one sitting right there. Another one sitting right there. Huh. There's the black guy that I just give the bag of food to that was in the wheelchair. Seeing him right there. Digging in the bag already. Awesome. Still got a ton of food to give away. I hope there's a lot of people down here, folks. Get this stuff done quick and in a hurry. We always try to time it, get it done in somewhere around an hour's time. Sometimes it takes an hour and a half. Sometimes it takes less. But we're fixing to run into some of them right directly in front of us. We'll be here at the Bronze Cows. Want some food? Let me get out the street here. Here you go. I got one right here. Another one.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh.
Y'all have a great day. Oh, wow. They're down here feeding right directly in front of me. There's a bunch of them down here today. We're fixing to go walkabout and feed a bunch of them. Oh no, this is probably the best spot. The next thing I'm going to do, folks, is, I don't know if y'all can see this. That's the bronze cows in front of me, but if you see behind it, there's a lot of people there. All right. I'm going to jump out and transfer bags, give y'all a look at the cows for just a minute. I'll lock this truck down, transfer coolers. All right, folks. Fixing to jump out the vehicle. There's lots of people out here in the park. I fix my foods at the truck after I get this first cooler done. And put my keys in my pocket. All right, I transferred some of this out of the back into another cooler. Fixing to load up. Here we go. How y'all doing? Got those blessing bags. You want to grab you one? Huh? You want to grab you one? Filling them. Here you go.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right. Ooh, y'all loaded down today.
How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm glad the food's frozen. Awesome. Well, y'all are not going to do without.
Yes, we're
I
not.
don't know secrets about milk. Not a lot of people know, but a guy that used to load milk trucks, lots of them.
What's
Know the
that?
secret about it?
Uh-huh.
The expiration date on the milk, all the milk that we produce, is only good if it's kept at a certain temperature the entire lifespan of your gallon or your half gallon. So take it out of the fridge, pour and put it back in. It has to stay at the right temperature. If that temperature, if you can sit on the table for an hour, I'll just make it as an example. You lose your expiration.
Absolutely.
I think it's probably about like a day or so. Okay, because you can't really judge it that way, because when you're not keeping milk at a certain temperature, it's going to do that anyways. It's trying to do that anyways. But with the expiration, you can take it out for breakfast in the morning, and you leave it on the table for a week, for an hour,
Uh-huh.
and you see the date, take a day off of it, because that's how milk has to be kept.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good to know.
You know, yeah.
Good to know.
Hey, you know what a cross stock is?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He's working on a cross stock. I loaded 26 trucks of milk.
Wow. I hear you. There you go. This one here looks like he's sleeping. I don't want to bother him. Got several people out here at the bar. How you doing? Gonna grab you one of these bags? Some to eat, some to drink, some bananas, some different things in there. Yes, ma'am. How y'all doing? You don't have to get up. I'll bring it right to you. This is Uber Eats right here.
Heck yeah! How are you doing this Sunday?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
Oh, thank you. Oh, no. Thank you. You have
Yes,
a great
ma'am.
one.
Y'all too. God bless you. All right. You want a bag? Blessing bag?
You want one, Bill?
Caribbean.
Appreciate it.
Caribbean?
Bananas, fruit, everything.
Something to drink?
Are you from the Caribbean?
Yes.
Alright. I'm gonna walk over here and talk to these people here. Guess what I do?
You get one, man? Yeah, I get one. I got one.
Alright. How y'all doing? Got these blessing bags. Y'all want something to eat? Maybe one.
Hold on, babe.
Something to eat, something to drink. There you go.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. All right. Hey, how you doing? Wow, y'all doing it up this week, huh?
We're down. Everybody's left now. They got clothes and bellies full.
Wow.
And all that. So,
Awesome. Awesome.
hey, do you want some chicken to dip? You do?
That's the way it came from.
Okay.
How y'all doing?
How you doing, guy?
I'm doing great.
God bless you.
God bless you.
All right.
Got these blessing bags. Anybody wants any frozen food for later? Bananas, water. You know,
I'll take a nana.
y'all done filled them up.
I'll take a nana. I just want a nana. He said you got to get the whole thing.
Gotta get the whole thing. That's the way it
There's
works.
a banana in there.
Yes, sir.
Get the whole thing.
Grab you one, ma'am.
Ooh, assault. Hey, you want this one too? The same thing as the nana. I just want the nana. God bless you.
Y'all want it? These guys here with you?
Sir?
So these guys here with you?
Oh, well, yeah, they're out here with us. I mean, y'all want some of this to go? You got bananas, got some frozen stuff.
He comes out every weekend. It's good frozen foods that can last you through the night. Bananas,
There you go.
Yes, sir.
He
Yes, sir.
comes out every weekend. And
Man,
has
you
stuff
almost
that-
got rid of all of it.
No, I got more at the truck. I ain't done, but I'm gonna get it done. Y'all too. Y'all get y'all a blessing bag?
Y'all got one.
All right, you get you something. Get you one of these blessing bags. The last one in here. I got more in the truck though. All right, yes sir. Oh, yes sir. Got a little bit of everything in there. Yes sir. Got to go back to the truck, grab some more bags. Let's find out how many people we're gonna be dealing with. How y'all doing? I got some blessing bags at the truck, but my cooler's empty. Y'all want to come get one?
Actually, no, we got that red bag right there. Is stuffed.
You're loaded down. All right, awesome. Perfect. Like the jacket. All right, we're headed back the other direction now. All right, folks, headed back towards the truck. Was able to get rid of an entire cooler full down there. And those people were down there feeding them chicken, so these people have something to eat right now, and there's something to eat for later. That's always nice. We're gonna do kind of a bag count now, see where we're at. I got 3 bags and 4 or 5 bags, so that's about 8 bags. Let's guess and say. Trying to get a random bag count up.
Well,
plus whatever's left here in the front seat, which looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bags. So we got about, I'm gonna guess and say about 15 bags left, folks, after leaving here. Now we still got to go by the skate park and a few other spots. And I have faith we will run into some people. Yes, folks, I prefer just to do this on a Saturday. But it is what it is, whether it's Saturday or Sunday, either way it goes. We end up finding a way to bless all these people with all this food. It shocks me that I'm able to find 45, 50, 60 people in an hour or two. We're 47 minutes in, and we've probably fed about 30 plus people so far. Not too shabby. A little bit out of breath toting that thing. Taking a left by the suspension bridge. Should have worn my sunglasses. What a beautiful day out here, folks. I don't know if y'all can see the scenery going 40 miles an hour, but I do like the fall time, all except for the ragweed and the pollen because of my allergies. If it wasn't for the allergies, it'd be my favorite time of year. Not too hot, not too cold. Jacket in the morning, shorts in the afternoon. My kind of weather. Looks like Donald done deleted somebody's message. It happens. Some of these folks don't know how to act. Yeah, got that cooler empty. There was probably 15 people down there. They said they had a bigger crowd. A lot of them had done 8. Got some clothes, got some jackets and things, and dispersed. So I was glad to see that. Being this time of year, people are starting to do clothes drives. That's what I see. And I'm just, all 3 people are running today out giving away stuff. We're giving away clothing. They're recognizing it's a cold time of year, or getting cold time of year. Here in the next month or two, it's going to be miserable cold. So they're preparing them up, and I'm just glad to see it. Glad to see it. Now, where are we going to find 15 people, folks? Like I said, the skate park, there'll be a few around there. We're going to head that way now. My wife's sister and husband are now feeding the homeless. I don't know if that's attributed to knowing what me and my wife have been doing for the last several months, but I kind of think so. That my wife was having a conversation with her sister, and sure enough, her sister says, we're feeding the homeless now. So, what a blessing. Glad to see other people encouraged to do this. One of the main reasons I do this live is not to try to get money off my listeners or anything like that. I'm not trying to set up a GoFundMe for the homeless account. If you want to contribute to the channel, all you got to do is come talk to me on my channel in the comment section. But I'm not out here trying to solicit money for anybody. Whether I get $1 donation or not from the channel, or from anybody, I'm still going to continue to do this as long as I have the means to accumulate the food, to get the food. See a guy right there. Turn around and maybe catch him later. by the skate park first. Doing a little zigzagging, folks. We're trying to find these people that are out here. I think I needed to be in the other lane, but we'll survive. No, that's not it. Driving in the wrong direction, folks. Don't tell my wife. Just kidding. That's not what's going on. But yeah, I need to take a left instead of a right instead of a left. So I'm gonna zigzag down here and see if I can find some people on foot. Now we're on the hunt. We're gonna hit a lot of our main locations. May have to go over by Baylor. One point. We're still early in. We're not even an hour into the show yet. But I thank everybody for joining in. Every single one of you. Everybody has something to say. Anybody just popping in to see what the heck is going on this channel. This guy talking to himself. I think the later it gets in the day, the more chances people over by the Salvation Army. Because a lot of them get to go to sleep over there about 5 in the evening. I think they let them get a bed. That's a one way. I'm not trying to go up the one way. We're going to see if I can cut through the parking lot. Probably not. No, of course not. I got to go down one more block, folks, where I can turn around. Well, good thing about it not being super hot outside, I'm not on a time clock to get the food out. I see the guy I'm trying to feed. This right here, I don't know if y'all can see this. No, the other direction. This building right here is an old school, but they converted into government housing. Works out. Historical loss is what they call them. I don't know the difference between a house and a loft, other than maybe the price. But we're down here right close to the gas station on Waco Drive. We are looking for people to feed. A lot of times we'll be standing out in front of these stores. We're going to jump straight across the street and go to this convenience store. Because I seen a guy walking, I want to try to catch him. Bumpy Road to Waco. Hey, how you doing? Got these blessing bags. Want something to eat?
Yeah. Yeah.
Something to eat, something to drink?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. I've been walking for a whole minute. getting there. I think we've got about 14 to go. Been working on Waco streets for about 3 months now, repaving the roads, and they are so much nicer now. But the construction work that's not finished is ridiculous. And so the traffic being bad already, and with lanes being shut down, it has been so much fun driving down Waco Drive every day, a couple times a day, going to and from work. Such a nice day. I guess I'm going to leave the window down. If it wasn't for the glare on the window, I'd be in good shape. We are looking for some people squatting somewhere. A lot of times they're on these corners, these intersection uh, medians, out there with their signs, will work for food. Most of them don't want to work though. I can't say that for sure. I say probably a lot of them don't want to work. But then there's those ones that definitely do. This busy big gas station right here has usually got a couple people lingering around it. And I don't see anybody. We're going to go by the skate park if I can get over. Okay. I think I see a few people over here at the skate park. I can see a couple people in front of me as well. Hold on to your hats, folks. Say, I got some blessing bags. Let me pull over. Come on around. People are freaked out before I'm parked. Oh my God. Come on around, people. Grab you one out of the back. Yes, sir. All right, next victim. Moving right along. Okay. Oh, we got them out here feeding over here as well. Wow, they make the same stops I do. Some of the same people I run into earlier are feeding the same people over here. Well, I run into y'all just everywhere.
We're everywhere. Yeah, we come here too. Yeah.
Great. I guess we're gonna have to get to be friends. We see each other so much.
I know. That's what I was gonna say.
Thank y'all. How you doing today? Man, give me that necklace. Give me that necklace.
You don't need that.
Man, that's silver. Give me that necklace.
I know it's real silver. That's why I wear real shit.
Man, I got them. They're in the back.
You break your neck out, Jojo. You have a rash and stuff, obviously. You have a rash.
Grab them out of the back. Take my seatbelt off. I'm gonna get out and deal with these people real quick. Y'all just bear with me. The sun's glaring in the window, I'm sure. All right, folks. Headed down to the next stop. Just fed 3 or 4 here. Yeah, there is a lot of people out here feeding the homeless like myself. I'm just elated that there is so many people willing to help. Especially this time of year. People shouldn't have to do without any time of year, but this time of year, I hate to think of people just being hungry. It's a sad thought. Now, what I've done is I've transferred all the rest of the bags that were left from the back to the front. And so, the 10 bags or less that we do have left are up here in the blue crate. So I can hand them straight out the window for quick service. Thank everybody for joining in on the channel, including my wife. Trying to read my wife's comment. I have no idea what she's saying. Somebody smart and cute. It must be me. Okay, we stop it for just a second. Read the comments. If I can get the glare out of my face. You're just so smart that you're cute. I would love to have a brain that had knowledge like that Shannon does. I find myself amazed at some of the things she says. All you do is search the web and read what it says. That's it. Okie doke. Moving right along, folks. Moving right along. May end up driving over by Baylor to make sure we get rid of the last of these bags. I see somebody, maybe not. We'll see. We'll see. I see somebody right now. Looks like they could definitely use a sandwich. Out here picking up pecans. I ain't mad at you. You working, aren't you? You got the pecans and the cans. You working it.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Have a great day.
Thank you. God bless.
Guys out here making a few dollars. He had a bucket full of cans and 2 buckets full of pecans. You can sell pecans here in town and actually pays pretty good, especially since they just fall out the trees. Easy money, not too shabby. Honest money. I'll never begrudge a man for making an honest day's wage. I don't care what you're doing. I mean, look at me, I dig through dumpsters sometimes to get paid. And I don't mind a bit. We are just zigzagging around by the dollar stores, convenience stores, looking for some of these folks that are maybe haven't been fed today. Maybe we'll get out next weekend and come early, come like 9 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock in the morning, make sure everybody's got food. Or maybe in the evening. I don't know which is the best time, but it seems like 3 o'clock is when everybody comes out to feed. Getting a little closer to my side of town, our side of town, over here to the North Waco side. You can tell that by all the bumps in the road and the potholes. Out here, the potholes. Hopefully we can find some people pretty quick like. If not, we'll shoot over by a new road and work our way down. Alright, let's keep everybody's eyes peeled for some more homeless people out here. We're down here by 25th Street. Used to be a lot of homeless people gathered around here. I think they moved one of the churches that was over here, and I think the crowd left with them. There's a church over here that was feeding people. I forget what it's called. Last Meal or something. Ministries. Next Meal Ministries or something. We are looking for people at the convenience stores and not seeing too many. Let's go ahead and jump over. We're going to go straight on across. Waiting on traffic, folks. I've been underneath the bridge to see Miss Tracy and them. I did that. That was one of my first stops. I went to the skate park. I went to the Bronze Cows. I went by Salvation Army over there, and I found several people just out and about. I went by the library, fed one person over there. So now I'm headed over, like I'm going to go to the Salvation Army again, except for I'm going to cruise over by Baylor Stadium because there's a lot of gas stations and truck stops and things of that nature, and they tend to bring, the homeless people tend to congregate over there. I guess the best way to put that. Right. Now tomorrow is work day for all of us. Another Monday. It's like clockwork, and I usually get a lot of the groceries that I get for the week on a Monday. So I'll be loading the freezer up again tomorrow for next week's run. Be blessed that way, of course. Hopefully so. And then Tuesday is Veterans Day for our soldiers, for our men and women who served in our armed forces throughout all times, whether they are here with us or not. You have to respect and honor those that are willing to die to protect the country. I just think it's a noble profession. I lived on an Air Force base for a little while when I was young. Give me quite a bit of respect for what they actually have to do and deal with. And and what it's like to be around that military life. And I just have a lot of respect for anybody that's joined any of our 6 branches. Matter of fact, my job, that's what we do at my job is or not me personally, I'm maintenance there, but my job is full of people that add weaponry to aircraft, um, add technology to aircraft for our military branches, for 4 or 5 branches of our military, Coast Guard, Navy, Air Force, Army, and I think that's pretty neat job to have working at a defense contractor's location. But yeah, Veterans Day coming up pretty darn quick, folks. I'm gonna put out a few posts to commemorate the veterans, and probably gonna do either a live broadcast or at least a video that day to just say hats off to everybody involved. Well, thank you, Donald, for your service. Coast Guard. We have Coast Guard at our jobs. We have Navy. We have Army. We have Air Force. Haven't seen any of the Space Force guys yet. I even see NASA guys from NASA out there occasionally. I have a NASA plane in there at times. All right, we are now over here in the Bagby Avenue, uh, I guess say district. There's a lot of restaurants and hotels and stuff over here. This is a more expensive side of town than I usually hang out on, so but they got good restaurants over here, Chewy's, and used to have Twin Peaks over here, but biker shooting run that out of town. I don't want to get on the highway no more than I have to because it's around Baylor Stadium and the highways are just clogged up at this point, full of construction and everything else to boot. I'm gonna back road it over there. I don't want to get on the highway at all. I want to thank everybody for jumping on the channel. If you're jumping in just now, this is Shannon Fox, devoted patriots to the channel. Out here just trying to hook up some homeless people. We are down to our last 7, 8 bags, I'm guessing. Yeah, I'm gonna say about 8 bags. And we're looking for some mouths to feed. We're looking for some people that need a sandwich. As my wife says, say look like he need or she needs a sandwich. We're venturing out into some new territory over here. I know there's people over here just because I see them now and again underneath the bridges close to the Baylor Stadium. Over here by George's famous restaurant, bar, and grill. Just a beer joint to me, but still famous. Alright, this is not good. I'm looking at all the traffic and it does not look too appeasing. Okay. I'm going to stay on the service road, folks. I don't want to do it like that. We're going to back road it a little more. We are not trying to get on that clogged up highway. That does not look like a fun place to be stuck. We're going to do service road the whole way. precision driving here, folks. Trying to get this dang glare off the phone. It's ridiculous. There. I'm sure you are tired of looking right in the sunlight. Okie doke. Yes, folks, this is what you call 5 o'clock traffic at 3:30, 4 o'clock here in Waco, Texas. More than that, road construction. But it still causes for what you call onlooker traffic where nobody gets to go very fast. Whole lot of stop and go. But we're back roading the whole way. They stop, throw some scrap in the truck. We see some on the way. Round and round we go. Sounds like soda break time while I'm driving. In all practicality, I probably should have come by here. I was over on this side of town earlier. A little extra driving, a little extra zigzagging. Be alright. Take a right turn here on Memorial. I believe there's a business court up in front of us. May find some people to feed right over here. Up here coming up pretty quick. Trying to get the last of this food taken care of. It's called the Velvet Taco. Kind of a strange name for a taco joint, anyway. Alright, we're ziggity zagging through the parking lot. Looks like somebody's moving. Alright, guy, what are you doing? Wake up. Mod Pizza, never heard of that one. MOD Pizza. Anybody know anything about that? We're real close to Baylor at Baylor Stadium. Again. Been watching a couple good series at the house with the wife. Just about to finish up the last of the Game of Thrones, which it's an older series, but we never actually watched it through. About to finish with it. Pretty crazy saga about good and evil. And that's what it boils down to, just how evil do you want to be? How much power do you need? Pretty interesting series. Kind of like Lord of the Rings with a twist. I like the dragons myself. I thought they were a neat facet of the series. Oh, Freddy's Burgers here in town, Freddy's Steakhouse, and I think Jimmy John and In-N-Out Burger are giving away free meals to the veterans on Veterans Day. So that may be something to look into, Donald, or anybody that's a veteran that's listening. You may be able to go eat for free if you play your cards right. I think it's Chick-fil-A, In-N-Out Burger, several different ones that said on the radio, at least here locally. that they are going to be blessing the veterans. I think that's pretty awesome. I didn't realize there was a Taco Bell on this side of Waco. They got a Taco Casa and a Taco Bell over here. I think I see somebody sitting right here in front of me. Here's a couple of them. How you doing, man? I got a blessing bag for you. Something to eat, something to drink. Oh, dropping the water bottle. Careful, bag got a hole in it.
All right.
Here goes your extra bottle of water.
All right. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Oh, this is busy around here. I see a lady straight across the street from us. Oh, this is crazy traffic over here. I got some food for you. I see you over there by my job by L3. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. You know, 4 or 5 bags left, folks. I'm in my McDonald's drive-thru. Not on purpose, but kind of am. Oh, sorry, people. Alright, I hate this traffic. I see a guy right here. Say, I got a bag of food for you. Come here. There you go.
Oh, man,
Something to eat.
but yes, sir. But that's just what I need, though. It's so small. I gotta come up with $1.75. Is it crazy? I've been like 20 minutes trying to get $1.75. Motherfucker act like I'm going wrong. Right?
I don't usually give nobody any money, but man, I'll give you what I got.
I ain't tripping, man. I'm gonna work with it before I go back to that penitentiary. That ain't happening. Appreciate you.
Behave, man. Yes, sir. Oh, he talking crazy. I wonder if people are scared of him. Oh, there's a lot of homeless people around here. I thought there was. Here's another one. Guess we finding the right spot. How you doing, man? Something to eat? Something to drink? Something for later. Yes, sir. We got like 3 bags left, folks. Quite a few around here, obviously. Got a couple left. We're going to try to find somebody to feed with this last couple of bags. I think we got 3 bags left, folks, and we can get to the house. Call it a wrap. Keeping my eyes peeled, folks. Trying to keep the sun out of them. Yes, folks, I have no doubt in my mind we're going to find 3 more people in the next 10 minutes. Make this video last a whole hour and a half, it looks like. We'll find 3 people pretty quick. No worries. Like I said, some days it takes longer than others. Looks like I got a lot of competition out here now. There's a lot of people out here taking care of the homeless, not just me. So maybe it is the best answer. I come out on Saturdays instead of Sundays. Come out on Saturday evenings. Sunday works better for my schedule, but for their schedule, I think Saturday would be the better answer. I think there's more people out here doing it on Sunday. I hate to see these people get loaded up on food one day a week and then no food for the rest of the week. Now here's a little bitty Chevron gas station. It looks like it's about to fall apart. Just looks a little bit outdated. And I'm gonna bet to say there's probably some homeless people down this stretch here. It just looks like a place one of those people would hang out in front of the store where they could get away with it, ask for some change. Donald, he's back again. Well, I'm getting on to let's pull in here to the store see if we see anybody. Not yet. Sorry about the glare today, folks. Promise to have that fixed before next time. Cruising down 18th Street and Jack Colton Freeway, as they call it, otherwise known as 35. All right, scouting for a couple more people to feed today, folks, with this glare from the 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock sun. We're fixing to head up Valley Mills. It won't be long and we'll be finding our way back to the house. I do appreciate everybody coming in and joining in on the show today. What time you have to be able to just be a part of the whole program, whether it's listening to me rant on about politics during the week, or maybe you just here for the Sunday show, seeing what it's all about, what the homeless are doing today. You know, you never know what you're going to get out here feeding these homeless people. You never know which one of them's having a bad day or going to give you a bad day. Or sometimes I'm hoping that while I'm out here feeding these people, they're not only just sober and getting sobered up because they've got a meal now, but maybe it puts them in the right frame of mind to keep them from doing something crazy, like the last black guy I was just talking about. We're talking to these people trying to steal, trying to throw a fit or something. Afraid I'm gonna steal from him. It's kind of probably because he had kind of an aggressive attitude. Alright, we're gonna get it done, folks. We're almost to the turnaround point. Driving by the Super HEB and looking at all the gas stations for any buggy pushers, as they call them out here. Now, sometimes during the week I feed people as well. I don't usually televise that at all. I just bring them stuff on the way home from work. Like if I know I've got more than what my freezer will hold, we'll just pass it out on the way home and drive down Waco Drive and just to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. There's always people up and down Waco Drive especially after work, because there's a lot of panhandlers, a lot of panhandling going on. Yep, Satan is always trying to kill, steal, and destroy. That's absolutely right. Say this about evil: it is persistent. It does not stop. It doesn't slow down. It don't take a nap. It just keeps on keeping on. It's not a good thing. Christians have to always exercise their rights as Christians. And evil just assumes that it has the right to do anything and everything it wants, including act a fool. Oh, new restaurant. My wife's gonna like that place. Yaki. It looks like a Oriental restaurant. Have to try that. But yeah, there's a whole lot of evil people in this world. I think it's kind of comes down to that one statistic. You don't believe in God, you don't have any moral compass. Uh, you're not guaranteed not to make worse decisions than the average person. They say 97% of conservatives claim to believe in God. They say up to 50% of Democrats are atheists. Um, Makes sense. It explains a lot. That's why they are so easily corruptible, because a lot of them have no, not just spine, but have no moral fortitude when it comes to being corrupt individuals. Glad to have Tuesday off, Veterans Day. Not everybody has Veterans Day off, but me working at a military installation or a defense department contractor. A lot of people there are military, and so they go ahead and give everybody at the plant the day off. So nice. And we'll spend the day at the house doing the podcast thing. Maybe going to do a live, most likely do a live, just to I don't know, appreciate the veterans, show my appreciation for all the people that are, if not forgotten, not remembered enough, not talked about enough, not shown enough appreciation. I believe that is an absolute fact. Our military deserve utmost respect. Unless your name's like General Milley or something, that's totally different. There's always those bad types. All right, we got a couple bags left, but we are headed back the right direction. Take a left up here. There's a lot of people eating food today, a lot of people feeding today, and that's good news. I'm glad that most of the food they get from me is frozen, so they've got hours and hours where they actually have to eat it. It's probably good for, I'd say, most of it up to 24 hours. And when it's a cold day out, not that today is cold, but when it's a cold day out and I bring this food to them, it will probably be cold until they warm it up. So it may last even a little longer. That was weird down at the river. It was feeding a guy down there, and he wanted to persist to tell me about hauling milk, about milk exploration. I'm like, okay, whatever. Maybe it's good information to know. Alright, we are taking a left, folks. Getting ready to head back closer to the house. Oh, this is a weird little roundabout thing. I don't think I went about it the right way. But we're gonna make do. We're gonna take a left up here. I do want to thank Donald Strickland for being my moderator on here on the channel. Makes a huge difference not to have so many trolls in the comments. Nobody wants to read ugly comments. So thank you for going the extra mile and filtering them things out. Makes for a better channel for sure. Got all the BS going on. So we're going to head down 25th Street. That's going to be our last leg here. There's a lot of black guys that I usually run into on foot around here that I just did not see today. Makes me curious as to where they're all at today. No telling. Oh, there we go. Got people right here. Perfect. Works for me. 3 people, 3 bags left. We'll call it a day, show. Don't call it a show. We'll call it a day and get it done. 1, 2, yep, folks, 3 bags left. 3 people left. Perfect end of the show. Like, subscribe, and share Devoted Patriots if you haven't already. Thanks everybody for joining in. Got 3 people right here. Fixing to feed the last 3 bags. If you can see these guys out here. See. Flip around, flip the camera around. Yeah, right there. Alright. Like I said, folks, I'm going to pull over here. Get out and get these guys these last 3 bags. And hope everybody has a wonderful Sunday. Like, subscribe, and share Devoted Patriots. Hopefully everybody had a great day. Over and out.